If everyone could please rise. Watch this. Cat. Okay, everyone can sit now. I don't think the officiant's supposed to cry when the bride walks down the aisle, so you gotta give me a second here. We are gathered here today to witness something sacred, the joining of two lives already deeply intertwined. Today isn't about a grand beginning. It's about formalizing a commitment Kat and Scott have spent years nurturing and strengthening. Kat and Scott's marriage isn't just a celebration of the love that they share, but also about the support and love that surrounds them. Love they've witnessed and learned from their parents, siblings, extended family, and lifelong friends. Marrying two of your best friends is a very daunting task. Will I say the right thing, capture their eternal love appropriately? So in order to prepare, I separately asked Kat and Scott the same 5 questions. Kat's answers were right around 11 minutes. Scott's just about 3. While their responses differed greatly in length, the spirit of what they said was remarkably aligned, full of the same heart, humor, and sincere affection. When asked to describe their first date, they told the story with almost identical detail. It was January 6, 2021. No, they were not on the way to the Capitol. While the rest of the country was having a rather chaotic day, Kat and Scott were nervously preparing for their very first date. Without knowing it, they made the same decision to calm their nerves, a little liquid courage. Kat had a few margaritas with coworkers. She said 2, which probably means 4. Scott had a couple drinks with his roommate, likewise, double. After their respective warm-ups, they met for a classic COVID-era date in Philly, introducing themselves mask on, 6 feet apart from other people, and dining in a heated tent. Trying to impress Kat, Scott confidently suggested a mushroom truffle pizza. Kat immediately agreed, which wasn't great for Scott because he doesn't like mushroom or truffle. But my favorite part of their first date story was the ending. They'd had a great dinner together, good food, good conversation, and Scott went to walk Kat to her Uber. Kat pulled down her mask for a kiss, just as Scott pulled his up and leaned in for a hug.
Hard to get.
It worked. But they must have gotten all of that awkward out on the first date, because from then on, their relationship has had a natural ease to it. Kat said it felt intuitive, familiar, comfortable, like something that just immediately made sense. Kat described Scott in 3 words as kind, funny, and smart. And Scott, when asked to describe Kat, first of all, couldn't stop smiling. He then called her strong, smart, and beautiful. He couldn't stop at 3, so he kept going. He added that she is complex, both soft and assertive, someone who's thoughtful and fierce, and someone who makes him feel completely at home. Hearing their answers, I wasn't surprised. I've had the privilege of growing up with Kat, and I've always known her as someone to be worth admiring. Her fierce determination, her loyalty, her ability to lead with both strength and empathy, it's been inspiring from the very beginning. Kat has always shown up for me. She pushes me to be more curious, more open-minded, from middle school pen projects to trying new foods, backpacking through Southeast Asia, and standing by my side at my wedding. Kat has been there for life's best moments, and more importantly, she's been there when life wasn't so easy. She's the kind of person you want in your corner, the kind of person who leads with heart, stands up for what's right, and shows up when it matters most. Watching her step into this new chapter, I have no doubt in my mind that she will be an incredible wife and someday an extraordinary mother. And Scott, he compliments her in the most beautiful ways. Where Kat is bold, he is grounded. Where Kat brings fire, he brings calm. Where Kat sets him up, he brings punchlines. Together, they strike this perfect balance that makes them both stronger. He sees her fully, cherishes her deeply, and matches her brilliance with his own quiet strength. I know he will be a loving, devoted husband, and one day, a wonderful father. This sense of balance carries into their everyday life together. Whether they're traveling the world, skiing down a mountain, or just navigating daily life, they are a team in every sense of the word. They lift each other up, they keep each other laughing, and they make room for one another to be fully themselves. When asked about marriage and what it means to them, their answers were again on theme with one another. That it's not about changing anything or making over-the-top promises. It's about continuously working on and strengthening an already sound foundation. Scott described it as 1 + 1 = 3, because together, they're better than they are on their own. Kat sees it as a formal commitment to a partnership they've already built, one grounded in trust, fun, and showing up for each other every day. True love is never a moment. It's not one singular event or feeling, but the culmination of many actions, decisions, and emotions. When asked to describe one of their favorite memories together, Scott went to his first time traveling with Kat. He realized that any challenges they encountered, they navigated with ease. Unfamiliar environments took on a sense of familiarity with Kat by his side. One of Kat's fondest memories was a proposal. That didn't really start that way. Scott had her thoroughly convinced that a ring was not in the budget. So when they landed in Paris for a 12-hour layover and he hadn't said 3 words, Kat assumed something was wrong. She gently, it probably wasn't gently, I'm being nice, reminded him that they're on vacation and to cheer up. Meanwhile, Scott was just trying not to throw up on Kat's shoes. There was a ring hidden away and a plan in motion. In the most romantic city in the world, Scott pulled off the perfect surprise, got down on one knee, and asked Kat to spend the rest of their lives together. Moments like that are what make today feel so natural. I love that they do not see today as a beginning, but a continuation of a journey they've already started. One filled with laughter, ski trips, new adventures, and the kind of love that doesn't shout, but instead shows up consistently, lovingly, and without hesitation. So today, we're not just witnessing two people say I do. We're celebrating two people who already have, and every journey they've taken, every small moment of kindness, every memory made. Kat, Scott, you have built something full of heart, humor, and joy. And standing here today, surrounded by the people who love you most, we get to witness and celebrate the strength and sweetness of that bond. Now let's make some promises. Do you, Kat, take Scott to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold in sickness and in health, in good times and not so good times, for richer or poorer, keeping yourself unto him for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
That was great projection. Scott, take note. Do you, Scott, take Kat to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold in sickness and in health, in good times and not so good times, richer or poorer, keeping yourself unto her for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Also great. Yep. Okay, and now Matt, may I please have the rings?
Yes.
A ring is an unbroken circle with ends that have been joined together, and it represents your union. It is a symbol of infinity and of your infinite love. When you look at these rings on your hands, be reminded of this moment, your commitment, and the love you feel for each other right now. Kat, please place the ring on Scott's finger and repeat after me. Scott, I give you this ring
Scott, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love,
as a symbol of my love,
with the pledge to love you,
pledge to love you
today, tomorrow, always, and forever.
today, tomorrow, always, and forever.
And now, Scott, can you please place the ring on Kat's finger and repeat after me? Kat, I give you this ring
Kat, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love,
as a symbol of my love,
with the pledge to love you
the pledge to love you
today, tomorrow, always, and forever.
today, tomorrow, always, and forever.
We forgot those words yesterday, so that's good. Before these witnesses, you have pledged to be joined in marriage. You have now sealed this pledge with your wedding rings. By the authority vested in me by the great Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Scott, you may kiss your bride. Woo! Great stop. May your life together be filled with love that deepens with each season, laughter that never fades, and strength to carry one another through all that life brings. Now, for the first time as a married couple, I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Callagher.